Hello, welcome. In today's lecture, we are going to be studying about the two very important commentators on Mimamsa Sutra, that is under the school Purva-Mimamsa. Alright, the two thinkers that we are going to discuss in a detailed manner today are, first is Prabhakara and the second is Kumarila. Alright, it's very important, so please pay attention. We'll be covering the most important points pertaining to, how are the two of them similar or how are the two of them different, and also we'll be talking about their literature in this lecture. So let's get started. The first thing that you need to know is that Purva-Mimamsa is a school by Jaimini, alright, and the main literature of this school is called Mimamsa Sutra. Alright, now Mimamsa Sutra is it's a text that deals with 12 chapters, alright. These 12 chapters lay the foundation of the school, that is Purva-Mimamsa School of Indian Philosophy. Alright. Then the next thing that you have to remember is that this sutra, Mimamsa Sutra, has been commentated upon by many commentators, right? So there have been many commentators. There are many in number, but we're not concerned with doing all of them. We're concerned primarily with two. The first one is Prabhakara and the second one is Kumarila. Alright, so the Prabhakara school of Purva-Mimamsa is one school and the Kumarila school of Purva-Mimamsa is the second school. Both of these schools are basically a subdivision under Purva-Mimamsa school only. So they do not have a separate philosophy. It's just their own interpretation of understanding Purva-Mimamsa's philosophy, right? So then you have to understand that the Prabhakara school of Purva-Mimamsa is one, Kumarila school of Purva-Mimamsa is the second. Like I told you, we'll be discussing these two schools today in a detailed manner. So please remember the name of the text, very important, Mimamsa Sutra, alright? And Prabhakara and Kumarila have commented upon, are the commentators of the Mimamsa Sutra, right? Then what you have to remember next is that Shabara Swami has also commented upon the Mimamsa Sutra text, right? So the commentary given by Shabara Swami on Mimamsa Sutra, that commentary has also been further studied by Prabhakara and Kumarila, alright? So please remember, Shabara Swami has also, is also one of the commentators on Mimamsa Sutra, alright? And his work has also then further been discussed by both Prabhakara and Kumarila, right? Then the second point that you have to understand is that Prabhakara's commentaries, so P I'm writing for Prabhakara, alright? Prabhakara's commentary is called Bhrati. Very important, right? So this Bhrati is the name of the commentary by Prabhakara, alright? Then Kumarila's commentary is divided into three parts. The first one is called Shloka Vartika. The second is called Tantra Vartika. And the third one is called Tuptika. Okay, so you have to remember this. This is often asked in the exam. Please remember the name of the commentary by Prabhakara is Bhrati and the name of the commentary by Kumarila is Shloka Vartika, Tantra Vartika and Tupitika. Okay, then you have to remember the relationship between, let me write it here, Prabhakara and Kumarila. So Prabhakara was the student or the pupil of Kumarila. Okay, so the relationship here is of a student and a teacher. All right. So since Prabhakara was a student of Kumarila, Kumarila is also called the Guru. Okay. If you read that original text, you'll see there are references of Guru being written there. All right. That Guru is pertaining to Kumarila. All right. So this much you need to know. This is the basics of it, right? And now let's start understanding the two schools, that is the school of Prabhakara and Kumarila. So the first topic that we're going to take and understand according to both the schools is the validity of knowledge. All right, this is the first topic that we're going to take. Now, something that is similar to both Prabhakara and Kumarila. Like I told you, I'll be using P and K throughout this lecture to save time, and this is Prabhakara and Kumarila. All right. So the similar thing when it comes to validity of knowledge in both Prabhakara and Kumarila's philosophy is that they both accept the theory of Swata Pramanya Vada. Alright, this is the similarity. But now a question would come to your mind that what exactly is Swata Pramanya Vada? I'll explain it to you in very simple words. Alright, this is basically saying that knowledge is valid in itself. Okay, so both Kumarila and Prabhakara accept that knowledge does not require external aids. It does not require, let me write it here, knowledge doesn't require external sources or external aids to establish its validity. Right? Why does it not require external sources and external aids to establish its validity? Because knowledge is valid in itself, right? It in itself is valid in nature. So I can simply write this, that knowledge is intrinsically valid in nature. All right. I hope the concept of Swata Pramanya Vada is clear to you.